Hello and welcome. Today we're at the Lego house in Billund. Now before we start, I need to say a massive thank you to Michael and Lean. It's actually spelled Line for the UK, but I think it's pronounced Lean. The most incredible experience I have ever had at a Lego store ever. The point of this video was just for me to show you the different bits and pieces of what you can do, and it turned out to be basically a staff takeover. I gave them free reign to do whatever it is they wanted to do with the minifigure, and they just went hammer and tong at it and came back and out with an absolutely fantastic minifigure. So how this video is going to work is going to start with me messing around to start with. I'll run you through some different bits and pieces. So it's going to go from a voiceover to the actual live conversation that we had cut up into little segments, and then you will see the end result at the end. So we just go back to the start. You could see that what I did at the till is you had a minifigure box with a receipt. So you actually have to go up to the till to buy all the bits and pieces that you want to. So if it's just 1, 2, 3 figures, the box, I'll show you how that works at the end of this video. And then you come through, and obviously how you saw the 5 steps is you then do all the little bits and pieces. So what we are doing now is just coming up with a name. Now this name actually gets printed onto a Lego brick, which you can then add the minifigure onto, and that's how it works. But I was just going to go through all the different types of fonts and just figuring out some little bits and pieces, because I just wanted to show you guys the process of this. Now I'm doing it at a time of day when nobody else is on the tills, because this does get extremely busy. So I was not holding anybody up whatsoever, and like I said, it does turn into a staff takeover. That is why, and how quiet it is on the time that I was there. But you can do basically anything and everything that you want to with regards to overlays and everything like that, and I found out so much stuff that you could do with this. I've never actually had a proper play whatsoever. So you can see you can design your torso. So we've gone through the process of just the little brick, obviously paid for it first, and now you can see you've got all these different custom torsos. Now we will even later on down the line get to the actual printing process and see it all being printed. But like I said, there was nobody else over here. Member of staff ended up coming over, and I just said, do whatever it is you wanted to do. I sent my little target in a challenge, and I think it turned out to be absolutely amazing. So we have basically got a custom 1-of-1 minifigure for a game that will be played during the live streams that we do. So let us know what your best experiences you've ever had at your local Lego store or shop. I know if this is your local Lego store and you are watching this and you know those 2 members of staff that I'm talking about, Michael and Lean, they are phenomenal. Michael's been there ages. I keep bouncing into him. Lean had been there I think about 2.5 months, but I started to have a good chit chat with her, and they were both so bubbly and friendly. I filled out all the surveys and everything. I gave them literally maximum starage for absolutely everything, and also gave the Lego customer service my mobile number. Hopefully they would ring me to explain just how this actually gave me the bug back to start buying Lego sets again. So this was a massive game changer for me. But so hopefully you have had those sorts of experiences in the past, and if you have used any of these machines before, then obviously please do let me know, because they are starting to pop up more and more. And what is your custom torsos and things that you can have? So you can see I'm literally just messing around, just trying to show you all the different sort of torsos and things you can have, how you can overlap and move different bits and pieces around, just basically how simple it was to be. So like I said, the whole process of this video was supposed to be me being given a detailed voiceover while we're doing this, but there's absolutely no need, because when Michael comes over, he literally does running commentary of everything, and along with the help of Lean. So I said that again, I think it's pronounced Lean, it's spelled Line, so it's spelled line for the UK, but I'm sure the pronunciation is Lean. So I really do apologise if I have got that wrong. You can correct me in the comments and just try and help me best as possible. But yeah, those two members of staff were absolutely amazing. So you can see we've got all the different little blueprints that you can have on there. Now there are obviously custom exclusive minifigure prints to the Lego house in Billund, and I'm sure they also have exclusive ones at the other stores as well. I've not yet used this in the Legoland Windsor, but I would like to think that they might have some custom Legoland Windsor prints, and again in the London store that has literally just been refurbed a couple of days ago, it's just reopened. I would like to sort of experience that and see what we can do with that. But you can change the font, you can change the color, you can change anything and everything that you want to. And then you can obviously then choose your accessories and everything else, which I didn't do. I got them to do all of that, and it just came out to be what it came out to be. So I was super, super happy with the end results. Now, we will about to now get asked a question, I do believe, and then the games will begin very, very shortly.
Everything okay?
Yeah, you don't know what that font is.
No, but maybe I have someone who does.
Really?
Just let me check.
Okay, lovely, thank you. So the takeover has begun, and I could not be any more grateful for the help whatsoever. So the point of now, what I was going to do here is actually I just wanted to make a game figure. So basically I was going to hide it within my theme park and around the city, and when we do the lives you have to find this minifigure. But what I wanted is the font that I was writing on their torso to match the font of the actual print, so it looked like it had always been there in case anybody else has got that jumper, and it was just a tiny little thing to stand out. They went out of their way to make it as sort of smooth and looking like it should have been there the whole time, but at the same time also showed off absolutely everything that could be done. So that was Lean just then. She was the amazing person that then went off and found all the accessories and made it out to what it ended up being looking like with regards to the legs and all the accessories. And Michael is the one that comes over, and between them they have free reign now to design absolutely anything and everything. I will leave you to listen to the conversation that we have, and then it will go quiet again when it gets to the printing part of it, and then I will come back into a voiceover. But like I said in the comments below, let me know what your experiences have been like at your local Lego store, and how does it compare to this, because personally I don't think this can be beaten.
Hey sir, hello again, you're right. Do we know what font?
Yes.
Oh.
What the font?
Font, yeah.
Right. Oh.
So do you know what font it is?
Let's just see here.
Okay.
Okay, now I understand.
Only because I want to have that the same as that.
Yes, of
it's
course.
It's a secret figure.
It's a little more pronounced this here,
Yeah, I
so
think
a
so.
little more blurred. That's because of the age of it. Let's see what font would work. Let's just, well, you know, let's just try to spitball and see what happens.
Yeah.
Is this close?
Close.
Close to it.
Det kunne godt ligne lidt den der comics.
This is true, yeah. This is not. Nope. Maybe. Ah, it's true. Maybe this one here. No. It's just, if I may change this again, because then we
You
can
can,
try.
yeah, change it, yeah, whatever.
Or I can try just to make a new one, because then I can write the exact thing. F-I-G dots. Yeah, dot 4.
Yeah, that fig 4 was already there. So,
Yeah, I know, that's what we are trying to replicate. So we just try to,
oh, fine, yeah,
so I can see how the G's are and so on,
Yes.
to see
Yeah,
how
yeah.
close we can make this.
Oh, I see.
So let me just try to place it in the near term. And it's all in capital, I noticed. So let's just do that. I-G dot 4 dots, right. And black. Or something in that color range.
Yeah.
Brown will work.
Yeah.
And let's see, this one was the one I like. Let's just, can I shrink it? No, not any more than this. Okay. The G is more rounded off there. The F is also more, that's hard. The F is more linear and the G is more rounded as the other way around here. The I is good. And the 4 is good. Let's see, no. No. Maybe. No, let's do a futuristic. The F is kind of good there. The G is not looking like it. Is there more options? Oh, no. No, and maybe. Alright, the G is the problem. The F and I looks pretty good here, but the F is still more rounded off. Let's see. Rounded off if we have not even there, that's fine.
It's one of those questions, isn't it, for a Friday morning.
And even the 4 is not even, it's never going to look like this.
Maybe they patterned the font at the same time. So
Maybe the pattern at the font at the same time. No, clever people back then.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Would
I would say
that?
the closest one we have is this.
Go for it, we'll go for that.
That must be the closest one.
Yeah,
that was
we'll do
the
that.
second, that's not this one. That is this one. Yeah, that must be the closest because it's kind of like rounded off.
No, we'll go for that. It's only for a game.
For a game?
A gift for a game. I'm going to put the figure in the theme park.
Yeah.
But I want to make it look like a normal figure. But that is the only giveaway. So I want it to basically match with the T-shirt. So if anybody else has this,
you know what? How about the backside of it? What have you made so far?
I haven't done anything.
Right. What you can do, because a new feature is that you can get prints from that's normally only on the top, on the front, now on the back of it.
Oh, amazing.
So if you like this pattern or one of the other schematics.
Yeah.
Oh, I changed it, didn't I? No. One of the other schematics, you can go to this option here and adjust it on the background as well.
Oh, that's a great
Normally
idea.
this is only on the front, but now you can. So for example, we can quickly find this again.
Yeah.
So for example, if you like to have the schematics of, let's say, the backs, the underside of the brick on the back, you can then transfer it, now it's on the both sides, and then we can go back again to the front and put the one we had before right here. So now you have the schematics on both fronts.
Ah, that's
you can also do it with a chef, put a chef on both fronts
yeah.
or something like that. But yeah, that option are there. There we are.
Yeah. So is it on the back currently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This one is, but we can remove it if you like. If you don't like it.
What you two pick one to go on the back? Anything, I don't mind.
All right.
Anything to go on the back?
So let's just remove this again. Oh, and BL. It's because it's a text. So
Yeah,
we can
that's
just. Right. There we are. So if we are going for some schematics, I frankly kind of like the bottom of the bricks, but let's just see what we have. But for amusement park, this is almost looking like kind of a roller coaster.
Yeah, it did.
I didn't see that one.
And you can maybe put wheels on it, something like that.
Unless we use that one and then put the BL above the Fig 2.
Yeah, and we can remove the Fig 2 if you don't like it.
I didn't see that.
You don't even have to have Fig 2 on it if you don't like it. You can kind of like wrong color. You can kind of like remove it. This is kind of more green, but kind of remove it by doing this. And there is a plaster, but you can barely notice it.
Okay.
But yeah, you can again remove what you don't like.
Ooh. No, all right. We'll keep that and put the BL1 above Fig 2.
Above Fig 2.
Put it right above, so it looks as normal. You know what I mean? So if somebody's got this, the only giveaway is going to be the BL1.
Something like this. Now it says BL1. It looks like kind of
it's just different font again.
And this may be a little. Yeah, you're right. They've already changed the font. They changed it. They copyrighted from each and every figure, right? That's funny. But maybe we can just kind of like, it's just going to maybe interfere a little bit with the hand.
Yeah.
But it looks like kind of, you know what? Maybe we even have a font that works with this even better.
Maybe.
I think we have something like this. I cannot see the difference.
No.
I can't see the difference. Oh, all right. Wow. This is fancy. Well. No, this is too much, isn't it?
That's it.
This is kind of like.
That's close.
This is kind of looking neatly together, doesn't it?
Close.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And a little crooked as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
So now this is on the front. So do we want this on the front or on the back? On the back?
You've got to make a decision. This is a game for the UK that you're going to be playing.
Yeah,
so.
I think for the back.
Well, yeah. Well, like I say, all I'm going to do is every week is just put it in a different place. And you basically
so it's like where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be done via video.
Don't you want anything more eye-catching than black and white?
No, that's it.
Yeah,
just as hard as possible. So because if somebody has this already, the only difference will be the BL.
Yes.
So that's all I wanted because
Okay.
that's the. It's just
so where do we
initial.
want the BL on the front now?
We'll keep. Well, if we put the BL, we'll put it down there. But the one that you picked, we'll just use that.
Yes, but we have it on the back side now.
Oh, okay. So for the back, for the front, whatever you want.
Whatever. And kind of plain and hard to find.
Yep.
Oh, this is going kind of well, doesn't it? I mean, I like we have the minifigure on both sides, maybe because it's kind of like the same theme then. Maybe some trousers. Right. That could work, couldn't it? I mean, the trousers to see how they are put on the brick.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. And where can we then put BL down by the other figures? So maybe something a little bigger than that. Oh, hey, look at this. Look at this. It's looking kind of neat, isn't it?
That's the ongoing
that
joke.
works then because he has his traveling trousers on, so yeah, that works with the theme as well, right?
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Maybe you want some more. I mean, again, less is more is the key, it sounds like.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we do also have some decoration options. I don't think there is something because it's taking a lot of space, these designs here.
I think just leave it like that. Just keep it really simple.
Kind of, unless we should have some wheel, maybe we have that. Let's see. We have donut wheels, but I don't even think we have
A
that.
skateboard.
A skateboard? There's a skateboard.
Oh.
Right, that would work. Oh yeah, look at this. This is kind of fun.
Bikes are you.
Oh, barely. Yep. And then another. Shrink it down a little bit. And keep it kind of like something around. This looks like kind of a train now.
Yeah.
But again, I can't see because of the color now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a problem.
I think it might stand out a little bit too
Right,
much.
so let's just remove it again.
It's nice that you can do it though. It's nice you've got the option to do it, isn't it? So you can layer it over.
Exactly, yes. But we cannot change the color of it, unfortunately.
No, that's all right.
I mean, if this is more is the key, then
Yeah,
I think this
so.
is working now.
Do you reckon it works like that, front and back like that? Happy? Done.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
right.
Easy.
And you don't want to have brick liability written on the Lego brick?
Nope, just BL.
What's the BL?
Yeah, just
Right,
BL.
right.
Yeah, that's fine.
No worries. Well, if you're happy, then yeah.
Yeah. Simple as that. Yeah, easy. It's not legends. Thank you very much
Well, no
indeed.
worries at all.
Thank you.
And thanks for the story.
No, well, yeah, it's. So you a busy day today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as busy as the high season, but it's okay.
That's good, as long as it's all right. I'll let you pick the accessories for it.
Okay.
Anything you want.
Yeah.
I don't care. Honestly, anything you want. I don't mind. Make it as fun as possible.
I even think we have a white head to make it
Anything.
more.
Yeah, anything you like. You
Yeah.
can put whatever trousers you want on it. Anything.
This could be fun.
Yeah, well, it's got to be really, isn't it? And it's just a good figure to remember it all by as well.
Yeah, it is.
But obviously this gets very busy, doesn't it? At certain times.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So
In the high season, we have little bricks with numbers on it because there will be a queue.
just a huge queue.
Yeah.
Right, you are back with me. Now, as you heard, when it is in peak season, there is a huge amount of people about and you end up giving numbers out and all sorts, and you just have to wait until you get sort of like your ticket system until you can actually be able to do this. Now, the printing system itself takes a little, not massive amount of time, but you can imagine when it's really busy, what they'll do, they'll basically fill the printer up and then get them spitting out and then obviously hand them out as they go to make it more time effective. But like I said, I don't think from an experience in the shop that is ever going to be beaten. It will only ever be matched. I cannot thank those two enough for the help that they gave, and the end result of the actual minifigure is amazing because Lean went through a load of different phases with regards to picking out different heads and accessories and legs and all that sort of thing. And then when I said to her that the next live is going to be carrying on with a sort of log flume-esque idea with the pirate ship and all that side of stuff, she came up with an absolutely amazing idea, and you'll see it right at the end of the video, the actual final result. So what is your experience? What custom torso would you have printed? How would you have done bits and pieces? Obviously, hopefully you've just learned something, because I didn't realise you could do half the amount of stuff that those two shared with us with regards to that, and how you can overlap and overlay and change all the colours and everything else. What we're going to have a quick look at now is, you can see it just been printed, so you just have to eyeball it. It is in the bottom right hand corner. It's just getting printed, and then what happens is you'll see how the glass opens up, they spin the minifigure around and it prints the other side, and then what we will do is then we'll cut to the next bit, because you don't need to see what's going on. The reason why I've taken all the audio away is because we were just talking about all sorts of different bits and pieces of who's got what in whose Lego collection and everything like that, but it's stuff that does not need to be shared with the internet, so we can just keep it on track with regards to that. So you can see all the other bits and pieces and all the other torsos and things that are in there. And then mine on the bottom right will then just get spun round, simple as that. Down he goes again, and then we'll be away, and then we then move over to pick all the accessories and everything like that. So I am going to say it again, I cannot thank these two enough. And if you have liked this video, if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I thought I'd get it in a little bit earlier this time rather than right at the end. So now we are going to go back now to a live conversation that we both had with regards to picking some accessories and everything like that. Then I'll catch you back up.
In the colors, it will stand out.
Yeah.
So I thought a white head could be funny.
Why not? Let's go for a little white head. Yeah. Do it. Do it, whatever you want. Whatever.
Do you want legs or a dress?
It's your choice, your call.
Because
You can make it a dress if you want to make it a
what
dress.
are the colors? Because
It's
we
gonna-
have to
Well, it's theme parks, any colour, isn't it? You can go anywhere. It doesn't matter what the
Okay,
colours are.
okay.
So you're not limited. You can make it whatever and however you want to make it.
Watching this back has just made me book a hotel and a flight to go back in less than 3 weeks' time. That is how amazing this experience was for me. It might come across that you might have had to have been there, but for me, top draw. Right. This is the end result. I think she pulled it right out the bag for this. So you've got a nice pirate theme, came with the dynamite and all the other little bits and pieces. You can see the front and back. That is the box that it comes in as well. So you can get some nice photo opportunities with the box if need be. But you can see how on there it just looks like it should be custom. So it's Fig 7 BL1. So obviously brick liability is what the BL stands for. That is the game that we are playing. We've got to look out for the brick liability. And obviously it can be changed with a pirate's hat. And dynamite came in handy, and obviously the wanted sign's not quite the pirate one, but it's the only one that they had, and it was the closest thing to it. So we just rolled with it and went with it. But guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the video. Hopefully you've learned some little bits and pieces. I'm going to say it again, if you can like and subscribe and all the good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. One last massive thank you to the team at the Lego house in Billund, Denmark. You were absolutely sensational. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.